All right, here we go. Well, I want to start at the very, very beginning.
Thanks for having me, Vlad. It was a pleasure getting here. I really appreciate you for inviting me on the show. Yeah. Well, I worked with Aries for a while when he first was doing tour and doing stand-up comedy. I actually met Aries when he was 14 years old. And I've been around since. From him doing impressions to Eddie Murphy to Red Fox to LA Cool J. Yeah, it was fun being around Aries. He was a good comedian, I can say. But it was just something about he was just always sweating. With he had a sweating problem, and for some reason he just couldn't get it under control. So as a friend, I was there for him. I was always there for him. I was in his corner. I was there when no one else would invite him to come on shows, get him roles and movie parts. It was a time where he went through depression, but I was always there for him. But then all of a sudden, he started treating me like Bronny James. And I thought for a second he was mentioning Bronny, the paper towels, but he was actually treating me like Bronny James Jr. And I just didn't understand why, but as a child, I thought my job was to keep this nigga dry. But this nigga always was sweating. And the sweat smells, the the foul odor, the alcoholism, residue, this nigga just stinks. And for some reason I just had to deal with the pain, the stress, the I'm, I'm sorry, Vlad. But I usually get emotional talking about the abuse I went through with being on Aries, and like the sweat was just it was just terrible. Like I actually couldn't get over it. It just stressed me out. I'm so I'm just so sorry, Vlad. I'm sorry, but anyways, yeah. It was just bad after all. It's just then not even that. He mistreated me. He misused me. He started getting other towels, and he knew I was there with him from the beginning. From when he just started comedy to everywhere. Even when we went to the doctor and they said this nigga has an outstanding sweating problem and it's uncontrollable, and it was just he just threw me away. It was like he wiped his balls and face with it with me, and he just couldn't. He just threw me away, and I just didn't really appreciate that. So, I'm here to expose this sweaty ass nigga with these raccoon eyes that keep on just disrespecting people, and he's not going to keep getting away with it. And I'm just here to just say my testimony, Vlad. And I just really appreciate you for having me on the show. But yeah, this nigga Aries, he stinks. He stinks. And then he sits around with this old weird ass white guy, Steinsberg, with no fucking type of comedian bone in his body, and he has the nerves to try to give me to him. And I just feel disrespected. So thanks, Vlad, for having me on this show. I really appreciate you for letting me expose this sweaty ass nigga Aries.